This video is going to look at downloading and installing the VPN as well as turning it on and off. And using the VPN is a really easy way of accessing library e-resources as well as being able to book space in the library. And it also improves security a little bit, so you might want to use it for that as well. So if we have a look here at the options that we've got, we're going to start from the library homepage, library.port.ac.uk, and we're going to go to using resources, using electronic resources, and then down to work anywhere that you can see there. On the work anywhere page, it talks about the VPN service, and then it gives you an option to go to the work anywhere MyPort page. And in fact, if you want to, you can come directly here. You don't have to start at the library homepage. I just find that's a little bit easier. And on the Work Anywhere page, you can see there's options there for different operating systems. We're going to use Windows 10, but have a look at the instructions here if you need to do it for another operating system. And on that page, you can see that, again, there's various options, and we're going to install the VPN on Windows 10. If we click on that and go to that page, it'll give us a link to a web browser that we'll need to go to be able to install the VPN. And once we go to that page, we'll actually have to log in to be able to go any further. That's your university login and password, as you can see being put into the boxes there. And then down at the bottom of the screen, you can see there that we're going to get different options on which agent we have to install. Don't worry too much about that, but if you need instructions on it, you can see a link there onto which one you need. For the moment, we're going to go to that URL, and it'll give us the option of installing the software somewhere on our device, and we can accept the default folder, or we can put it somewhere else if you want to do that. And then once it's installed, or downloaded, we can actually run the install there on Global Protect. Don't worry too much about the pan GPS support that comes with it, but click on the Global Protect and it should install quite happily. And when it runs, you'll find that you have to actually type in the portal address. The portal address you can see there is gp.vpn.port.ac.uk. And that's just Global Protect, which is the software we're using, virtual private network, and then the university address. So it's relatively easy to remember, but you should only have to do it the one time you install it. If you then click on connect, you'll see that you've got the option now down in the system tray on the bottom right of your screen. If you click on that little upwards arrow or chevron, you've got the possibility now of a little gray world in the second row of icons there on the left hand side. And if you click on that, you get the option to actually log in. So you can see the portal's already put in there for us. And now we can put in our username and password. And that's just our university login and password. And we'll be able to sign in. Now you'll find that Global Protector then runs in two states. And if you look in your system tray, you can see on the left-hand side a grayed out version of the icon. And that means that you're not connected. And you need to click on it and then click on the connect button and log in to actually be using the VPN. So make sure you're doing that if you're not able to book space in the library, or if you're not able to access library e-resources. And then the other possibility on the right-hand side of the screen here is that you've got a little green and blue globe there with a shield and a tick in it. And that means that you are connected. And if you click on it, there's the option to disconnect. Now, you may find that you want to disconnect, perhaps because the VPN is slowing down your machine for a virtual class or a meeting or something like that. But you'll also find that the VPN may disconnect itself after a period of time, or of course, if you turn the device off and then on again, you'll find that it's not connected as well. So do just be aware of those two states of the VPN and make sure that if you need to be connected to it, you've got it turned on. And if you want to turn it off, then you've done that. If you do need any further support, then you can get in touch with information services on the web pages I've already shown you, or you can get in touch with them via email there or phone. And if you want any help on the library resources, in particular the e-resources, and getting access to them or using them in really efficient ways, then do chat with us. And there's a chat button on the library homepage there, or you can email or you can phone. So we hope that gives you a little bit of an introduction to getting the VPN going on your system. And if you've got any questions about the VPN, don't hesitate to get in touch with IS. And if you've got any questions about library e-resources, then please don't hesitate to get in touch with the library. And good luck.